Hey there guys, and welcome back for another shave. And this is an important shave because I wanted to cover three or four pieces of business, and I need your help in one part of this, so please stick with me because I need your help. One thing I want to do here is we're going to test Mickey Lee. This is a new formula. Mr. Ruds recommended it to me, and I do like the scent, so thank you, Ruds, for that. New formula, new packaging, and I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the scent. I'm a big fan of the container. The label, to me, is a little difficult to read. Now, you know me, I call it like I see it. The label on this is a little difficult to read. I think it says Colonia de Agrumi, or it's hard to see. So my only criticism of this, before I use the soap, that could go south, but I doubt it. Mickey Lee's got good soap. The label is a little difficult, at least for me to read. But then again, you know, I'm a yokel from West Virginia, so perhaps I'm just not educated enough to read it. I'm just joking, poking a little fun at myself. Apart from the label being difficult to read, the container is great. It smells great. It smells like Aqua de Parma XXX, which I love. So thank you, Mr. Rudman, for the suggestion. I'm really looking forward to it. Have no fear, I'll be trying Phoenix and some of the other brands that reformulated as well, as I promised I would do. We are going to use for you and show you the Shave Revolution OC razor, and this is made in Solingen, Germany. The fit and finish is very nice. Not a mark on it. Stainless steel handled. It is very grippy. This runs about 35 bucks at Shave Revolution. And by the way, I want to mention, this is not a product placement or a paid product placement. This is my gear, but I am going to do a giveaway with it. I feel like you guys have really inspired me lately, and you deserve something. So I'm going to give away this Shave Revolution razor, which I like. But as I told you the other day, I'm over my limit of 15 razors. And, well, let me show you the two first. We're going to give away a Shave Revolution, I believe he calls it Evolution synthetic brush. Shave Revolution branded. This is a good brush. It's got the Poisson style knot, which I really like. And if you saw my video yesterday, you know it sucks. Wink. Anyway, Shave Revolution certainly doesn't suck. And this is going to be given away. And I'll explain the details of how that giveaway will work here in a moment. But I want to show you the shave. I want to show you the soap. Show you how the soap works, I should say. And I also want to talk about premium razors. So first, to the giveaway while I load. By the way, synthetic brushes don't hold water, right? Please. Anyway, what was I going to talk about? I've already forgotten. I'm all over the place. Oh, yes. The Shave Revolution giveaway. I've received an email from a gentleman who's having problems with irritation on his neck, as you guys know, which is very common when you first start. Most people get it, or at least a lot of people. If you're going to have a problem when you begin wet shaving or DE shaving specifically, or single edge shaving, it's likely going to be irritation on the neck. So what I want you guys to do is in the comments below, enter your tips for helping mitigate irritation for new shavers. That can be prep, that can be light pressure. I'll go through some of those, but I want you guys to give your tips so this gentleman can read it and benefit from it. And we will pick someone who we feel gives the best tip, and we will send you the Shave Revolution razor and the Shave Revolution brush as a gift, an appreciation for your input, appreciation for you standing by me. I really appreciate it. And a thanks for watching. So keep that in mind. It's like we got a good load. I really like the smell of this. By the way, when you first open this, there's kind of an odor that comes out. It's not a bad odor, but it changes once the air is let out of the tub. The scent changes a little bit, so be prepared for that. When you first smell it, it smells kind of one way, and then after it's open for a minute, it smells a different way. So not that it's unpleasant, because I really like the scent, but just be prepared for that. All right, let's wet the face. We'll get going. So I want to talk to you first about premium razors, because I've been receiving quite a few emails recently from customers who are dissatisfied with razors they've been receiving that are in the premium type price. And by that I mean, let's just call it anything over $75. You know, $75, $100 and beyond. When you pay that kind of money for a razor, you expect that razor to come and the fit and finish to be tight. And by that I mean, we don't want to see a lot of marks on it, finishing marks, sloppy finishing, dents, scratches, lines. And it's important to also note, when you're looking to buy these razors, take a look at the website that you're buying from and their stock photos. That should be your expectation for what that razor is going to look like when you get it, unless it is stated otherwise. Joe from Razor Rock is the only one I know that sold razors and hit that premium price, but well, let me back up a minute. He is the only one that I'm aware of who said from the get-go, these are test razors, the finishing may not be good, the finishing may not last. So if the manufacturer is telling you up front, the finishing, you know, may be a little rough, then you have no reason to complain if you get the razor and the finishing is rough. That said, if the razor is being passed off as a completed and finished item, and it hits that premium price of, let's say, $75 and above, and it comes to you and it looks different from the stock photo, and it looks different from most of the photos you see circulating around from mail calls and whatever in the forums, then you have every right to be upset. Because you purchased what you felt was a completed and professionally crafted razor, and it comes to you and it looks like somebody's, you know, ran over it with their automobile or something a few times, or threw it in the dryer or something for an hour. That is not good, and you should expect better. Stand by. So you've paid, you know, $75, $100 plus. The razor comes to you. It's got finishing marks in it that are not natural, meaning other than what you expect based on what you see that everybody else has. It's got rough finishing. It's got poor fit and finish. My advice to you is to try to work that out with the vendor privately first. You know, take photographs of the item before you use it. Send it to them and let them know you're not happy with the product. And let them know what your expectation is for resolution, either replacement, refund, and you'll send it back or whatever. Do not accept shoddy work if there are no disclaimers in that purchase agreement. Meaning they didn't say, hey, these might be a little rough, or they're not labeling them as blemished. Let me tell you something. When you get a razor and it looks like crap and it's being sold to you at retail price, that's wrong. Unless it's vintage or something like that, and you know, and you're aware of that. No modern razor manufacturer should be selling blemished products at retail price. It just should not do that. Unless, again, it's a beta, it's a, you know, it's a known thing and you know what you're getting into. So, after you have reached out to that vendor, if you don't get a favorable response, at that time, and that time only, I strongly recommend, again, I want to backtrack, I strongly recommend you send them a number of communications. Call them on the phone if at all possible, because I find that things can often be worked out on the telephone that wouldn't be worked on or worked on as effectively over email. Try to get them on the phone. So first, email them, give them your photos. Second, try to reach them on the phone. Try to come to an agreement. And a lot of times, or all the time, if it's any manufacturer worth their salt, they will make that right, because they don't want their product thunder in the background. They don't want to be putting out shoddy work. If, however, after the phone call, after the pictures, you still can't get satisfaction, then it's up to you to take it public if you want to. I'm not in favor of boycotting. Let me sort of rinse my face while I'm talking. I'm not in favor of telling people what they should and should not buy. Now, if a product is bad, I think we can get on video, we can get on the forums, and we can say so in a respectful manner. And I don't think that's a bad thing to do, but I don't like to call for boycotts and say, avoid this brand, it's all crap. Because a lot of times your experience may vary from the experience someone else gets. If you just absolutely can't come to an agreement, you can't get the satisfaction, then sure, post it up in the forums, including your photos, if that's allowed in your forums. And if you feel comfortable in sharing your communication, then you can share that too if there's no prohibition on doing so. Always be courteous when you're asking for it to be made right. Don't curse, don't make yourself seem unreasonable. Just kindly say, hey, this is not what I expected. It doesn't meet my expectations, and I would like for you to make this right. And here's what I expect. Either refund and I'll return it, or send me a replacement and I'll return the old one when I get it. Something along those lines. And if you do that in the right way, I feel your chances are pretty good. With most people, not everybody, because I've been hearing stories and it's not good. So again, try to work that out. Try to get them on the phone. And then if you have to, share your experience as a way for other customers to beware. Now keep in mind, every vendor and manufacturer has people that really love their stuff, so they may attack you for it. But that just kind of comes with the territory. Share it if you wish after trying to resolve it. And that's all you can do. Put it up on the BST. But if you put it up on the BST and it's banged up, and I don't care if it's on the underside, on the outside, you need to tell people. Don't just post it there. Even if you have pictures, I think it's the gentlemanly thing to do to let somebody know, hey, the finishing is pretty rough on this. And then if they choose to buy it, that's okay. They're not getting ripped off. So, that's my advice for handling that sort of situation. And I can tell you right now, if you're doing business with James from Wolfman, you're doing business with the gentleman from Above the Tie, Stan, I can just about guarantee you they're not putting out shoddy work. And I can just about guarantee you, if by some accident they do, they'll most likely make it right. Because they are professional folks from beginning to end. And they will make it right. Or at least that's been my dealing with them. Stan has pretty much an unconditional guarantee. And James is a great guy to work with. He'll do almost anything you want with a razor as far as customization. There's nearly no one, or there's no one I know of that does that. So let's rinse the face. We'll come back. We'll do the post. Stand by. That was a really nice shave, by the way. Both the razor and the soap was great. I'll talk about soap here in a second. I'm going to apply my magic fairs here. Made by witches, of course. Really nice shave. This soap exceeded my expectations, apart from the label. And I can live with this label. To me, the key thing for a container for me is durability, and if it looks decent, and that looks decent in the container. These are, excuse me, I don't put these out on display for people to look at, so it's not that big a deal. The label is waterproof, best I can tell, because it's wet. It's just a little slightly difficult to read. The soap, however, exceeds my expectations. Plenty slick enough. Lather looks great, creamy, which I like. I really love a good creamy lather. So, Mickey Lee, well done. This is a very nice soap, and it smells like, similar to, not exactly, Aqua di Parma, Triple X, and sort of along those lines. So, very nice, Mickey Lee. And thank you, Mr. Rudman, for the suggestion. Mickey Lee, great stuff. All right. They also sent me a sampler here, and I think this says Reunion. And we're going to try it out and see how it goes. Well, let's just spray a little on. See how that feels. Feels nice. This reminds me in scent of Fine Clean Vetiver in the green jar. It's not an exact match, but it sort of reminds me of that sort of scent. So if you like Fine Clean Vetiver, you might want to check this out. Smells nice. Feels pretty good on the skin, so we'll see how it goes, if it sticks around. All right, guys, so let's get back on track. The Shave Revolution razor. This is 35 bucks, Shave Revolution. Stainless steel handle. Low profile. Head there. They have this both in the standard head and open comb. It's a very good shaver for 35 bucks. Made in Germany. Good quality. One of you will own this. Whoever we feel gives the best tips. And when I say we, I mean the inspector, David Fernicola, because I told him I would send him this razor to try. And I'm going to have him ship it to the winner. He doesn't know that yet. He's learned about it in this video. Anyway, I'm going to send him the brush too so he can pass that along. The Shave Revolution Evolution brush here will also come to you. Remember, give your tips for new wet shavers in terms of mitigating, avoiding, and dealing with irritation. I was going to give some of my own, but I'm going to let you guys do the work. I've got videos where I have given that information. So, thanks everybody again for watching. Enter your comments below, and the contest will go, I don't even know what the date is today. I think it's the 23rd. Let's say the contest will go until March 5th, whatever day that is. And then on March 5th, we'll announce a winner, and we'll have the inspector send this off to you guys. He'll sanitize the razor, ship it off to whoever the winner is. So thanks as always for watching. You guys have a great day.